Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Sketch Sunday, and we are of course playing along as we do every week in October. We are playing along with 30 Days of Sketches Series 16. Now it's also the third Sunday of the month, which would be Stretch a Sketch, and I totally forgot. I got myself muddled. And early in the month I had planned, because I looked at this fun sketch today, and it's up here in the corner by Miss Carrie, and I will put her YouTube channel and other information down below. And I thought it was just perfect for a 6x8 double for reading, and then I just totally forgot. Anyway, we have a 12x12 using the left-hand side of the sketch. I used one portrait photo as opposed to two landscape photos, but it pretty much takes up a little bit, I guess, the same kind of real estate. I'm using my collection Obsession based on 49 and Market Crafty Garden, with just a little scrap here from a Vicky Bouton piece of paper that was on my desk that I used for the narrow mat behind the photo. And then I used some textured cardstock from Simple Stories in Mustard for the wider frame. And then I used some scraps. So this is, I think, the third layout that I'm using a bit of this paper on this gorgeous, I think that was the first paper that I used, and it's pretty much my favorite in the collection. I used two branding strips. This you saw on the page that I did for Angelina, Vicky Bouton. This is the A side. Is that the A side? Yeah, from some of this, and it's a leftover piece here as well. So this kind of layout is just perfect for using scraps, and I love the interest by the fishtail banners, all different lengths, so that and different widths of the strips as well. You can see here I have much narrower ones, and I even have two branding strips that I put on here. I used one of the foundations paper as my background, and oh, I did it again. See that they on the foundations paper, they put the branding strip only on one side. Oh my. Well, I think actually I can take it off the top and it'll be fine. So this is the solids paper number 2. And because we were in some fairly neutral tones and into the lovely earth tones, I decided to ink all of these lovely banner pieces with Stampin' Up! Crumb cake. So I did ink all of those edges, got all of those down, and these here that are under the photo, for the most part, I just, they're little bits left so that they are not a full strip. So I was a little bit strategic there on how I could get those under the photo and come out where I wanted them to be, even though, particularly in this case, they weren't long enough. Pop the photo up on foam, as I mentioned, and then once you have all of this beautiful pattern in the back, and it looks a little bit as though Miss Carrie intended that we use cardstock. I'm not sure, but I decided to use pattern paper, and then I have all of these different patterns, different colors, so that in itself makes for a lot of the embellishing. So I just did a little tiny cluster here and there. She does not have an awful lot of embellishing either, so I think she had a little bit the same idea. I went in, as you know, I have the chipboard set from Crafty Garden, but also from Nature Study. So I went into the Nature Study and used this lovely wood piece and butterfly down in this corner, together with a JD 3D print wood veneer moments. I love, love, love. I'm getting low on these gorgeous words, so I may have to go back and get a few more because I really love them. They go particularly well with a lot of the 49 in Market. They will go beautifully with my Cuddle Up kit when I get to that next month. So, and then I used the Doodlebug in Bonbon Special Moments. Pop that here. And up here I went into my Nicole Jones 911 Digiprints, used 2 tabs in 2 different tones of brown, and then even brought in a 3rd tone here. Another little butterfly, more in the yellow tones, with Moments to Remember. And that is pretty much, well, not pretty much, that completes this layout. And I really, really love it. This will go, of course, into Julia's album in Quebec City. And it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful photo and beautiful backdrop here. So I love, love, love the photo as well. And this was Special Moments in a few different ways. So there you go. Thank you so, so much. So we've had a couple of shares, a couple of processes last week. We'll see what next week brings. Make sure you pop on down below and see what all of my friends over in the Sketch Sunday crew have for you. I will still put the Stretch the Sketch playlist because I'm sure there will be some people who were thinking about it a little bit more than I was and will be playing along. And of course, as always, the 30 Days of Sketches playlist will be down below as well. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now, friends.